Really? More? More snow? Yeah, getting pretty ridiculous around here. I have to shovel little paths for Lucy to find a place to go because the snow's higher, deeper than her. Yep. Pretty. It's getting pretty old. Well, as you can see, it's another winter day in Ohio. I'm going to show you some arrowheads that I found a long time ago. This is a case of arrowheads I put together when I hunted as a teenager, which was 30-some years ago. And at the time, I just took everything I found and I kind of pressed it in styrofoam and put this old picture frame around it. So I haven't had this open for 30-some years, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the back of it and take out some of these pieces and give you a little closer up view. So I'll get right back to you here. Okay, well, got the arrowheads out of the picture frame, and I'll give you a little closer look at some of these. By the way, if you've just started following me, I use an external lens to get a little better picture, and I actually tape a magnifying glass to this lens, and it gives me some really good good close-up zoom in capabilities on these points. So let's just take a look at a couple of these. Here's a drill made out of Coshocton flint. This one's got that lightning bolt white stripe in it. Nice little drill. One of those heartbreakers, slate piece. Two big holes. Interesting, I don't know if you can see this, but this is drilled from one side. Both holes. Probably a paleo piece, some sort of lance. Nice flaking on that one. I see I didn't get all the dirt off that before I put it in the case. Let's see. Some of you guys might call that a motley. I think that's a Jack's Reef. I know it looks like a big sandy, but we have these Jack's Reef points that are real thin, no basal grinding. Another heartbreaker, big dovetail. Got a nice twist to it, just missing the tip. Here's a pretty beat up Thebes point. Actually the tip has been reworked, but it's missing those ears. Again, got that classic twist look to it. I think this is a Kirk. if I can get it out. Just a little piece off the base there. Real nice edge work. Love this piece here. Don't know if that's one where they snap those bases off on purpose, but this thing has real fine ribbon flaking. It's a big piece too. Fills up my hand pretty well. Just amazing that those ears would survive and the base would not. So again, you have to wonder if that kind of gets snapped off. A little bit of a tip ding. Nice big blade. This is kind of a different, a little bit unusual flint for this area, but it is really nicely worked. It's got this, well, you can see the edge work there. It's got what looks like was the start of a notch there. If you go over to this side, you can see there was a bad spot in the flint, pretty well opposite the other notch. So I don't know if, obviously it's a finish, I think it's a finished piece, but you can't tell if it was supposed to be notched or not. But anytime you find over a 4-inch piece here in Ohio hole, that's in a plowed field, that's saying something. This is kind of a mystery piece to me. If you look at the symmetry here of this base, you can see that there's no way that that notch would fit on this side. And I don't think that was the last thing they were doing. On this side, there looks to be a huge fire pop. But, I mean, this thing is really nicely worked. But again, if you look at the symmetry of it, that notch just doesn't seem to fit in there. So I don't know what happened with that, but it's a shame, because it's one of the nicer pieces I've found that's broke. Really highly ground on the base too. What else is up here? Let's give you an idea of some of the Flint Ridge material. Yeah, some pretty good stuff back then. Like I said, I just kind of, whatever I found, except the little pieces, but I pretty much just came and pressed it down in the styrofoam. That's the way you displayed arrowheads on a budget back in those days. Okay, well, hope you enjoyed seeing those. Haven't had these out for a long time, and thought I'd bring you along that trip down memory lane. This is Commissioner Tom signing off.